Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Vlogmas day 8. I'm looking at the calendar, day 8. Oh my gosh, it's just flying by. So today I just share with you my makeup look. So this is sort of like a two-parter because tomorrow I'm going to share with you how I styled my hair and the products I use. So I'm going to try to link all the products, all the makeup products I used today down below, and then tomorrow you'll see part 2 of me styling my mullet. And I will link the products I use on that tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy. Most of it's like a voiceover, so let me know if you like that type of format. But with that, let's get started. Here we go, guys. We're starting off with our primer. Today I use No Pore Blem primer, and this is from Touch and Soul. And I put it on, I like to do 10 minutes before I actually start my makeup application. Then I started off with a brow product. This is from Benefit Cosmetics, and this is their Gimme Brows Plus, and it is in the shade 4. And I just go over the little eyebrow hairs I have, and then I top it off with their brow styler. This comes with a pencil and a powder, and today I'm just using the pencil. So I just line up from the inner corner of my eye to start my brow and go in and start filling in. And then I always have Q-tips on hand. They're great because this is how I even out my brows. I have a scar on my eyebrows, so they never seem to come out even, but with the Q-tips I can usually make them resemble. I then underneath highlight with a So Susan Cosmetics brow highlighter pencil. Then once I have it applied, I just go in with a concealer brush just to blend it in more on the brow bone so I don't have to blend it in after. This way I can just go in when it's time and apply my eyeshadow highlighter underneath my brow bone. I'm going in with my concealer from Covergirl, and I'm just going to go over the whole eyelid just to give a clean blank canvas, and it works great as a primer as well. And this is simply Ageless Instant Fix Advanced Concealer. Then I just take my sponge and sort of blend it in and smooth it out. Then we are using today Morphe by Manny MUA Glam palette, and the first shade we're going to be using is Fire Witch. I use a small eyeshadow brush and just go from the inner till a little past the midway point on my eyelid. Then we're going in with a really soft blending brush, and this is Gamut, and it's just like a purpley color, and this will be our transition color, but we're not pressing hard and we're not loading our brushes. It just makes it hard if you get too much product on there to blend. A little at a time really makes it nice, and you don't really need a lot of product. So we're just going in and lightly shading it in there, both sides. Then we're gonna go in with Spellbound, and we're using like sort of like a pencil brush, and we're doing like a small little V on the outer corner. And like I said, a little product goes a long way. And then we're just gonna go in the crease, and we're just gonna keep doing this. Like I said, a little product goes a long way. A little at a time creates for less work, and it's easier to blend out. Then we're going in with a little bit firmer of a blending brush. This is actually one of my favorite blending brushes. It comes from Sephora. My friend Miranda actually gave me a set. And I love this blending brush. And I just have it always on hand. Then we're gonna go to this Dust Cloud. And this is going to be the shade that goes underneath our brow bone that will be sticking to that brow highlighter. It's just going to go in nice, and then we will go back in and use our blending brush just to blend that in a little bit more. Now we're going to go in with a smaller eyeshadow brush, and this is Scorpio, and we're just going to go to the inner corner of our eye and just bring it up just a little bit just a little bit, just to give it like a little bit of a highlight. Then we're going back in with our concealer, guys. And I'm just gonna take it up a little bit in that nose, side nose, inner eye area, upper inner eye area. Now it is time for my foundation, and this is a BB cream. This is from Pūrlisse. It's Perfect Glow BB Cream SPF. It's one of my favorites. It's really nice and light going on, easy to apply, and it blends really nice when it's time. I just start off with using a foundation brush and just get her on my face. Then I'm going to go in with my Covergirl concealer, just do the inner corner of the eye and outer corner to cover those dark circles up. Then we're going to go on the bridge of the nose, down on the chin area, then two on the sides of the face. Then I'm going in with my contour, and this is from Wet n Wild, and this is one of their Megaglo makeup sticks, and this is in the shade Called Me Maple. So I just go on the sides and the nose, and I did the cheek and a couple spots on the sides and the forehead and a little bit underneath the lip there. And this will just define everything. So when I go to blend the contour, I use the bottom of my sponge and I sort of pinch it there and give it a nice little blend down. Not too hard or anything, just light. Just get it in there and blend it. Then when it comes to the concealer and the foundation, I'm taking the top part of my sponge and just really blending it in and cleaning everything up, like anything that's a little bit messy with the eyeshadow and that, just cleaning it all up. Then the powder I used was Marcelle face powder, and this is a hyperallergenic powder, and it is in translucent. And I just go in with a smaller brush at first and get into like in the corners and underneath the eye and sort of this really set underneath there and make sure that it gets in there. And then I go in with a bigger brush all over my face and give it a soft, just all over. Don't press hard, you don't need a ton of product. Then I go back in and I just sort of blend up after I get the powder and the foundation, especially on the outer corners. Just really blend, blend, blend. Then we're gonna use our eyeliner, and the eyeliner I used was Voluminous from L'Oreal, and this is their liquid eyeliner. This was one of my favorites because the felt tip is really nice and it gives a really fine wing. And like I said before, always have those Q-tips. Yes, I just licked it. I always do that. I know it's probably not the most hygienic, but I just go in and clean it up a bit with the Q-tip and then back with the sponge. Then we're gonna go back in with that Spellbound on our pencil brush and go back under and use that as like under eye eyeliner. And then we're doing a highlight, and I'm doing it starting off with a small little brush in the inner corners that just helps widen it, and that was Nova from the palette. And this is an e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's like a liquid eyeshadow, and it is in the shade Flirty Bird. I like using this eyeshadow more for like a liner, the little dots in the inner corner. I just like what it brings. And then I love putting eyeliner on my waterline, and this is from Doucce Cosmetics. It's Ultra Precision Eyeliner. Now we're gonna do our bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's from Marcelle again, Bronze Press Powder, and this is in the shade Amazon Heat. And you will see I'm doing like a 3 backwards 3. So I just go on under that cheekbone and bring it down the jawline and bring it down the jaw and onto the jawline. Then I lightly brush the sides of my nose just to keep a bit of that contour. Now we're gonna put some blush on, and this is from Nars, and it's like their famous blush, Orgasm. So I'm just gonna take one of my Sephora blush brushes, and we're just gonna hit the apple of our cheeks there and bring it on up to the hairline on like a little bit of a diagonal. And don't get a ton on your brush. Like a little goes a long way. It makes it easier if you need to blend a bit, but if you put too much on, then we're gonna go back in with that highlight and go just above that blush. Like we're gonna overlap just a little bit, and that is the shade Nova. Hit that nose and above the Cupid's bow there. Then we are gonna go on and set our face. This is Annabelle Perfect Fit, and this is their energizing setting spray. I love the scent of this. Then I'm gonna condition my lips. This is number 7's Protect and Perfect Protection Lip Care. And it's just, I'm just doing it for a little bit of primer. My lips are dry. Then we are gonna go in and line our lips, and this is from Huda Beauty. And this is their Trophy Wife lip liner. And it goes on really nice. It's not drawing or pulling of the lips at all. And it goes along great with our Bite Beauty. This is their matte lipstick. And if you guys remember, I got this in my FabFitFun box. This is Sugar Buns. And I have to say, this goes on really nice, and I'm gonna look into buying more. So, yep, my lips are perfect. Now we have to finish this makeup look off. And this is from L'Oreal's Voluminous Superstar. And this has the primer and the mascara. I just love it. They pair both perfectly with each other. So the primer goes on white, which is great when you go to apply the mascara, because you can see where you need more mascara. And then I don't apply primer to the bottom. I just do the mascara on the bottom of mine. So at this point, I do any touching up, like on the waterline or underneath my eyes and that. And then I'm pretty much done my look. So that is today's makeup look. Please tune in tomorrow and you can see how I style my mullet. Thanks, guys.